Salutations, Internet, and welcome back to DaWombatGaming. I'm DaWombat, and we are playing a new game. Literally a new game. It's called Scrolls. It's from Mojang, the makers of Minecraft, and this game came out on Monday, or rather, the beta came out on Monday, and I am playing it today on Saturday, so it's new! That's exciting. This is a strategy card game, and I figured I would share it with you, Internet. Seems like a good idea. So it costs $20, and you buy it and you instantly download it and what have you. So let's take a look at one of the decks, and I will tell you how the game works. This is the deck I've worked the hardest on. I just took the pre-constructed deck of this type and added a couple extra cards. Okay, so first of all, there are 4 different kinds of cards. There's creatures, spells, structures, and enchantments. Structures are just that, it's like a wall or a building. They cannot be moved. And that's basically it. Then there are creatures. There are tons of different kinds of creatures, as you can see. This is an honorable general, a human knight. He costs 6, and as you can tell by the border of the card, he is a rare card. It goes, this is a common card, and then uncommon. You see the difference in the side there? It's sort of hard to tell. You can also tell in the corners. There's nothing in the corner, 1 line in the corner, 2 lines and intricateness in the corners. So he's rare. And then there's also spells. And then there are also, let me find one, enchantments. Enchantments are usually treated as spells as well whenever you play one, if you have something that happens when a spell happens, such as this enchantment. Heals your unit by 1 every time you play a spell or enchantment. So yeah. And I figure I'll just teach you guys about the game in a little bot match, if you will. I've played against several people already. My rating is 906. And as you can see, I'm Josh DaWombat. Somebody said their name, so I was like, Wombat, Wombat! Are we being Pokemon? Get it? Yeah. Alright. So let's do this. Let's play a little bot game. This is my avatar. Alright, so I get to go first. Now you'll see my hand here. We have infinite amount of time, so that's good. So you'll notice I can't play any of these cards, and I have no resources and whatnot. So we are going to take... Let's get rid of this do I want to get rid of the Kabonk spell? Yeah, alright. So in order to get any resources, you have to immediately sacrifice one of your scrolls. So I'm going to turn this one into a resource. You can only sacrifice once per turn, so do it wisely. And I'm going to play a crossbowman, because he only costs 1. Crossbowmen have 4 damage, 3 cooldown, or countdown, I'm not sure which one it is, and 2 health. And they have a ranged attack, which prevents them from taking damage from any spiky units, such as a wall of thorns or a spearman, who would deal damage to you when you attack. Now, the countdown means at the start of every round, of every one of your rounds, that is, your units all have their countdown, yeah, it's probably a countdown, reduced by 1. Once the countdown is 0, your units will attack at the end of that turn. And they just do that automatically, so you have to place them on the correct hexagon, yeah, they're hexagons, jeez, of the grid. Now, the goal of the game is to kill 3 of your opponent's idols. And obviously you can't have 3 of your idols destroyed. Now, what a lot of people end up doing and failing is that they try and go for any open idols they can, but that lets your opponent amass an army. If you can manage to reduce your opponent's army to nothing, then you'll have an easy time killing the idols, so always focus on your opponent's units. That way you can kill them before they can attack you. Best way to do it. Alright, so I'm going to end this turn, and we'll see what the computer does. Alright, that's a good play. He's playing with a different kind of deck. I'm playing an order deck, as you can see by this resource thingy, and he is playing a growth deck. So I'm playing with, humans and weapons and army stuff, and he's playing with wild stuff. Now, the reason that his wolf was immediately able to attack is because it has haste. And for anybody who has ever played Magic the Gathering or something like that, when you play haste, your creature automatically attacks that turn. Or at least it can. So yeah. Now I'm going to... Let's... I'm not sure what I'd like to do. Let's take a look at my cards. This is a Royal Infantryman. He does 1 damage, 2 cooldown, has 2 health, and every one of my creatures in the same row gets plus 1 health, as long as he's there. So he's a pretty good card. Then there's the Shrine, super awesome card. While Shrine is in play, all other units you control gain plus 1 health. That's really good. And it's not only units, I believe that applies to buildings as well. Or structures, I guess is what they're called. Then I have a Royal Skirmisher. He costs 3, does 3, has a cooldown of 2, and has 3 health. And he has Relentless, so if he destroys a blocking creature and still has some damage left over, he will continue on to the next thing. So that's really nice. So if he were to kill this wolf, he'd reduce its health to 2, and then attack the idol for 1. Let's just get out a Royal Infantryman. Put him right there. And as you can see, the health of my crossbowman just went up. Alright, let's end this turn. Now you notice I'm running out of scrolls. Casting them far more often than I'm getting them. That is because you have another thing you can do. You can split your scrolls and get 2 new ones. Or I guess sacrifice for scrolls is what it would be called in this game. Let's get a Royal Skirmisher. And now I only have 1 scroll. And I'm not getting rid of the Shrine because it's a rare scroll and it's really good. So that's not happening. So we'll end this turn, see what he does. He played an Eternal Statue, which is a wall with... oh, another one. A wall with 4 health that heals 1 point of health at the start of every one of his rounds. So that's interesting. Gosh, another Royal Skirmisher? I don't want to get rid of him because he's a good card, so I think I'm just going to play him and not do any resource or scroll gathering. Now that is not always the best idea. You want to try and always boost your resource pool or get more scrolls, but they're such good cards, and I already sacrificed 1. You can only have 3 scrolls of the same kind in a deck, so until it cycles through, and I believe it does eventually. Don't quote me on that, I could be wrong, but yeah, so I didn't want to sacrifice him twice. Now I moved my crossbowman up to deal damage to one of these statues. Oh my. This is an interesting creature he has here. Frostbeard. It only has 1 health, but 6 damage and 3 cooldown. So he's actually not that good of a card, he's only common. But when he dies, all friendly units gain +2 attack until the end of your turn. Now let's see... Alright, perfect. We will turn that into extra cards. And I think I'm going to play a Shrine. That seems like a good idea. Let's play a Shrine. We will put it down here. And as you see, all of my units just gained 1 health. Super awesome. And I guess that will end my turn. This turn I'm going to kill this... oh, but that's going to increase that wolf's damage. Ooh. Is there anything I could do there to fix that? I guess I could just not attack him. I can always attack him another turn. Yeah, let's attack somewhere else. There we go. Smart, using my brain. Alright, now he's played a Brother of the Wolf. Now what happens with the Brother of the Wolf is, whenever his countdown reaches 0, instead of attacking, he can summon another wolf just like this one, so you can get a lot of wolves. But sometimes you do want him to attack because he does 3 damage, and that's quite useful. Now let's see... I do like Resonant Helm, that's a good card. However, I have several in my deck, so I think we are going to split that. Oh, perfect. Waking Stones. This is a very rare card. Well, I mean, not very rare. Of course, any rare card is rare. But it has 3 health, and all damage dealt to it is reduced by 1. Every time. So if this guy dealt 6 damage to it, it would only take 1 damage, because that's the kind of card it is. It's really good. we're going to destroy this Eternal Statue. It's in the way, and I don't like it. Dead. Perfect. Alright, this wolf moved down. Oh, and he's playing a Great Wolf. The Great Wolf has Relentless, just like these guys. He'll attack through units if they die. And he gets +1 attack for every other wolf on the field. So that's pretty intense. Now, what I'm going to do here... Now, this is part of why the order decks are so very good. I'm going to move this crossbowman up here to immediately kill him. 4 damage, 4 health. And then, I'm going to move down this skirmisher. I'm going to give him haste, which means he's going to attack this turn, reduces countdown, cooldown by 1. I should really figure out which one of those it is. And then I'm going to give him focus, which increases his damage by 3. So he's going to immediately kill this Great Wolf before it gets to do anything, and also deal 1 damage to this Ragged Wolf. And then I'm also going to kill the Frostbeard. Now I think, if the game works properly, this wolf should kill my Royal Skirmisher, but I find it worth it because I'm getting rid of his Great Wolf, and I don't like it. Let's go ahead and split Pushback. Pushback sends your opponent's unit back to his hand, so it's good to cast it on a very expensive unit, but I don't feel the need, so... Ooh, alright. I could focus this guy again, and he would kill the wolf. I'm going to do that so I don't lose him. Bam, 9 damage. So 5 there, 2 there, and another 2 to the idol even. Alright, let's do this. Good turn. Perfect. And there you have it. His board is almost completely devoid of units. Put a wolf up there now, but, you know, things are looking good. And wouldn't you know it, I got another focus. Now, do I want to waste that to kill this wolf immediately? I'm not sure if I do. It could be a bad idea to do that. Because it's just a wolf, and I could use focus to kill something more important. So let's go ahead and place Waking Stones. Also, the servers were a little shaky just a little bit ago, according to scrolls. But this is beta, so you have to expect some problems to happen. Let's move him down. And... gosh, I like speed, because speed reduces the countdown by 3 of a unit, so I could have a crossbowman attack 1 turn, and then have him attack the next turn. Or, as I'm hoping you will see, I have 1 card that has a cooldown of 3, and something special happens when that happens. So I'm just going to get rid of focus, and split it up, and get more cards. Alright. Roasted Bean Potion, also known as coffee, increases a unit's move by 1. Every one of your units except structures... structures can move once a turn. So, as you can see, I'm going to move down here, kill this Kinfolk Brave, because it's a really good card. It only has a cooldown of 1, so it will attack every turn. If he gets a chance to buff it, increasing its attack or increasing its... it's going to be a real pain in the ass. So I'm going to keep that from happening if I can. And now... let's take... I don't really care for Roasted Bean Potion, honestly. I mean, it's an okay card in certain circumstances, but I don't need it. So I'm going to play a Ducal Spearman. Now he has Spiky, so any unit that attacks him that does not have ranged will take 2 damage. So that's more damage than he even deals when he attacks. So that's pretty cool. Alright, that's the end of this turn. Killed that Brave immediately. Take that, Mustache Man. Kinfolk... oh, I'm not going to lose. Oh, because I put... ooh, alright, perfect. Thanks to this guy's extra health given to this skirmisher, his Kinfolk Veteran was unable to kill it. Now, because the reason he attacked is because he has haste, so that's a very good card. 3 immediate damage, pretty awesome. Let's play another Royal Infantryman. Increase health. Cool. Now, if I move him away, he will die, because he does not have any health of his own. So I need to heal him somehow, or just let him die. And I don't want to let him die, so I'm not going to be moving him. And then let's split this crossbowman. And I can kabonk something. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to metempsychosis this guy, which will re-summon him on the same tile, and he will get all of his health back. So that's a good idea. But kabonk deals 1 damage to target unit, and then I get to draw a scroll. So that's pretty nice. Bam! Perfect. There we go. Now he has 6 health of his own. Or no, he has 3 health of his own and 3 extra from this and these guys. But yeah, that works. It's nice. Alright, end of this turn. I'm going to kill that wolf. Deal 1 damage to the veteran. Now this is just a cheap wall that he has. It also increases the health of any rats he has, but I don't think he has any rats, so it doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and kill this wall, because we can. Move. There we go. And I could always speed this guy up to kill this veteran if I wanted. Let's move you down. I want to focus on these 3 idols, because I've already damaged them, and it's just faster that way. So yeah, I think I might do that. Let's just speed him up. It's probably better to save it, but whatever. Let's turn Kabonk into more resources so I can play this guy, the Royal Vanguard, next turn. I guess I'll talk about him next turn, but he's a very good card. He's rare. This deck came with 1, but then I got a second one. So I've got 2 in here. This is a pretty beefy deck now. I've added a lot. Alright. Well, alright, let's move you down. And move you down. And play my Vanguard. Now what he does, when his countdown becomes 0, all adjacent units gain +2 attack until end of turn. So he really buffs any units that go down with him, like these guys. Because their cooldown will be reset to 2 at the end of this turn, so whenever his cooldown matches up with anybody, they're going to get a buff. So that's really good. Let's turn this crossbowman into extra cards, because I don't really need him. Here we go. This is the guy that I was hoping to use speed on. When his countdown becomes 0, all adjacent units have their countdown decreased by 2. Which means whenever he goes down, he will go down, which buffs everybody, and they also went down because they're next to the Honorable General. So I will just have this massive wave of damage. So that's the main strategy of this scroll deck, I would have to say. Okie dokie. I'm going to end this rather quickly now. I don't really need to explain what's happening. Unless you guys want me to. Let me know in the comments if you want me to keep explaining how the game works. It's probably not a bad idea to do that. Move you, move you, move you, move you. Oh, perfect. I will just flip this guy over here, have him dead. And turn you into resources so I can play Honorable General next turn. End the turn. Attack. That's 1 idol down, just gotta kill these ones. There's a Great Wolf, don't really care. There we go, and as you saw, he buffed everyone around him. Let's see. Alright, I'm just gonna cast Decimation here. It's not the best idea. Decimation deals 1 damage to every unit, including my own, and it also deals 2 damage to the idol, but considering that he's going to attack next turn, I just... whatever. Whatever. And we'll attack with him. Can't play my Honorable General, but I'll play him next turn just for the looks, because he's cool looking. It's another idol destroyed. For every idol you destroy in a game, even if you lose, you gain 10 gold, which you can use to win. Get better stuff. He just cast Rumble, which moves all of my units in a random direction. That was interesting. That's very good for people who are using a lot of structures, because it moves them into inconvenient places. Like, look, this is such... He's literally trapped. I cannot move him. So that's annoying. Let's play the Honorable General. Unfortunately, I can't win this turn because he put the stupid Kinfolk Brave in the way. Let's put you up there. If this wolf attacks him, it will die. And I guess we'll move him up there just to deal some damage to an idol. Alright, it only has one. If I only had a... Alright, that was a good idea on his part. Gosh darn it! Stop doing that! And he just gave him 2 See, this is a very good strategy for this deck. Put a ton of enchantments on a Kinfolk Brave, have him deal tons of damage. It's ridiculous. Alright, let's move you guys and you guys. However, I'm going to kill it this turn with this infantryman. So take that, Brave. You can't do nothing. I'm going to bonk somebody because I can. Whoop. And sure, play a Royal Spearman and end my turn. Dead Wolf. More damage to the idol. Dead Brave. And this turn, unless he plays something here that has a ton of health. Stop it. I hate you. So annoying. So annoying. I guess I'm just going to have to start whittling down this idol some more. Move you down there. Let's play a Royal Vanguard right here. So now I've got 2, and this one is always going to work with this guy, so that's pretty awesome. Kinfolk Veteran, luckily, he can't kill this guy. He has too much health, thanks to my shrine. So I've got tons of good stuff. Alright, no matter what, I'm going to kill this idol. Let's see if I can't kill this one for extra gold. That would be a good exercise. No, I don't think I can. No, it's not possible. So all my units are just going to attack and kill stuff. Oh, I'm not going to kill this idol. That was stupid of me. Well, whatever. I could have done that better. I could have moved him, and had him down here to kill this veteran. But I was stupid. Didn't do it right. Gonna lose this skirmisher. Ranger's Bane is a horrible enchantment. It poisons your unit, so he takes 1 damage every time. Every turn. See? Whoop. Damage. You're gonna kill him, so that's good. And... alright. Let's just put a Zealot here to absorb that damage. Split you. Sure, let's plate armor you. That decreases all damage he takes by 1. All combat damage, that is. Yeah, so any damage dealt by an enemy will be decreased by 1. Sadly, this episode is running on longer than I hoped, because he's putting up far too much of a fight right here at the end. Great Wolf. Freaking annoying. That sucks. And a junkyard, really? Alright, well you will kill him, and you cannot attack anything. We can kill the Great Wolf and kill that. I could play another Honorable General. Bam! Yeah, alright. End this turn, do some damage. Killed the wolf, attack nothing, killed that, killed that. This guy's gonna die next turn. Especially if he kills my shrine, which is going to make me sad. But I guess it's existed long enough. Yep, there it goes. Okie dokie. I guess I'll just move you down here to deal damage. Oh, you know what? This is the end. Because I can deal 1 damage to this idol right here. Death. So once all the attack animations get done with... That's a little silly. I think it shouldn't. But there we go! Victory! The end of my first recorded Scrolls match. I hope you all enjoyed it. It's very interesting. Click the like button if you liked it. Subscribe for more videos. I update as often as I can. And I will see you guys next time.